Good morning, Life Church. Today's devotional is taken from Acts 16, verses 1 to 5. There we were introduced for the first time to Timothy. He was a disciple of mixed heritage. Mom was Jew, dad was Greek. In the town where they lived, the people there spoke well of Timothy. Paul was delighted with Timothy's profile and wanted the young man with him on his missions. But Timothy had to be circumcised, not necessarily because it was at that time required by God, but because of the Jews and their customs, and so Timothy could be accepted to minister in Jerusalem. And again, he talked about good and godly decisions were made by the spiritual leaders that strengthened the church and their faith, and they grew in number. What lessons can we learn from today's devotional? First of all, I will speak to our young people. There is a lot to learn from Timothy. Although his father wasn't there to instruct him in the way of the Lord, Timothy embraced the faith of his mother. And I don't think he was forced to, because the Bible mentioned about his grandma and his mom's faith. It was said of Timothy that he had a sincere faith due to the influence of his grandma and his mom. And secondly, the whole town were aware of Timothy's conduct, because they spoke well of him. It does matter the attitude and behaviors we portray in our community, particularly where there are unbelievers. And lastly, to the elderly men and women, Timothy didn't have his father to guide him or instruct him in the way of the Christian faith, but Paul became his spiritual father who mentored him. Paul helped Timothy to overcome his timidity and fears, amongst other things that he did for him and with him. And so my question to you today is there anyone that can learn godly ways from you? Our community today is filled with struggling young people that needs God in their life. Would you take it on, and not just your own biological children, but other children as well? God bless.